right, let's find out where this rational function here is less than or equal to 5. So the way to do this is to first set it equal to 0. It's a lot easier to you set it equal to 0 or n equal to 0, I guess. Whoops, 0. Now I'm going to multiply, get this into one fraction. So I'm going to multiply that by that, so that this becomes 2x plus 3 minus 7 times x minus 7 all over x minus 7. I just got common denominator. Okay, now simplify the top. So that's negative 7x plus 2x is negative 5x. Plus 49 plus 3 is plus 52. All over x minus 7 is less than or equal to 0.
Where's the 5 again?
There's a 3. The 5. Oh, how did I turn that into 7? I wrote 7. That should have been 5. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Thanks for pointing that out. So that's 5 right there, not 7.
Okay.
So my bad. This should be. That's negative 3x. 35 plus 3 is 38.
Okay.
All over x minus 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just do the...
And now, again, there's different what your teacher may do is have you do like a number line, a real number line, and find like the critical points. But since we know how to graph this already, let's use a two-dimensional graph instead. So the two-dimensionally speaking, this right here gives you your vertical asymptote at 7. So at 7, I have a vertical asymptote. Because the degrees are the same, the leading coefficients give you the horizontal asymptote, so that's at negative 3. So there's your horizontal asymptote. And then a 0 right here. If I set that equal to 0, negative 3x plus 38 equals 0 gives me where it goes to the x-axis. So that's negative 38 over negative 3,
Okay.
which is 38 thirds. All right, so 38 thirds is what? 12 and 2/3. Is that right? So 12 and 2/3 is over here somewhere. That's 38 thirds right there. So you know your graph's going to do this.
Yeah.
And this is 38 thirds. And you also know your graph has to do this now. Can't do anything else. Because if it was up here, then you'd have another 0, but you don't have another 0.
Yeah.
So you know it's got to be down below. So that's it. So now the question is, when is it less than or equal to 0? When is that less than or equal to 0? Well, it's less than or equal to 0 everywhere here and everywhere here, including that point. Okay, so how do I write that? Let me erase this real quick. How do I write that? I write x, it's from negative infinity to, that was 7, right? To 7, not including 7, because that's a vertical asymptote. Then from 38 thirds, including it, so I have to change that. 38 thirds including it, so I do a bracket like that. 38 thirds, comma, infinity. That's when it's less than or equal to 0. And again, your teacher might have just done a two-dimensional graph and have you put the values in. They would have you put 7 and 38 thirds in, and then just do all the tests. This would have been negative, this would have been positive, and this would have been negative. Same, it's the same thing. This is a one-dimensional view of it. This is two-dimensional view, using all the stuff that you have to know anyway for this section. Okay.